Sir Bob Valera is the Deputy Director for Law Enforcement of the Land Transportation Office, and he will be sharing with you about more about the law and how to enforce it. So, Sir Bob, are you there?
Yes, good morning, Attorney Duff,
Hi,
and
Sir
to all
Bob.
the participants.
Okay. Hang on, Sir Bob. I'll just pin you for everyone and spotlight you. Okay. Go ahead, Sir Bob.
Yes. Burns, do you have my
I
soft
have
copy?
I have your
You have?
side,
Okay.
Sir. Yes, Sir Bob.
Yes.
Okay.
Could you please turn to page 7? Page 7 for the... I'll start my discussion on the enforcement side with the penalties first.
Okay.
Page 7, please.
There you go, Sir Bob.
There you are. Okay. So we have here, before I discuss the enforcement aspect of the law, I would like to just go over the penalties. So the penalties with regards to non-compliance of with the standards as well as the proper utilization of the car seat, the CRS. Funding for any driver, that's for the section 7. Okay. For any driver in violation of sections 4 and 5, that's the for section 4, that's mandatory use of CRS, and for section 5, that's the requirement of the law for children to be placed in the rear seats. The violation itself is what we call in LTO as graduated scale of fines and penalties. That means that as you keep on violating the law, the fines and the other accessory penalties increases. So for the first offense, the penalty is 1,000 pesos, and the second offense is 2,000 pesos. And for the third offense, that's 5,000 pesos, and 1 year suspension for the third and succeeding offenses. That is without prejudice also to the demerit point system that will be levied upon the driver for that particular violation. For the information of all of the participants, we have Republic Act 930, which imposes the demerit points for any violations that will be incurred by the driver for during the validity of the driver's license. And for section 6 and 7, by the way, section 6 pertains to the safety standards or the UN regulation 44 and 129. And of course, as well as the requirements of the law for the and for imported car seats ICC stickers.
Sir Bob. So, hang on. I think we're just trying to get Sir Bob back on the line. Let me check. So, while the team will be calling Sir Bob, I'll try to pick up from where he left off. Okay, so could the Mind the Gap team please contact Sir Bob? In any case, he was talking about the penalties for the people who distribute, manufacture, and import and retail and sell car seats, child car seats that are substandard or that are expired. And the fine is from the range 50,000 to around 100,000 pesos. And if you'll notice, really, this fine is much steeper than the ones that are levied on a driver because these persons, manufacturer, distributor, importer, is holding out these products to the public. And so there's the consumer safety aspect. And the framers of the law took that into consideration when they made the penalties higher. And at this point, I think we have Sir Bob on the line with us. If not yet, I'll just continue to the next part. There. While we're waiting for Sir Bob to join, you could also check the screen. He is right here right now, and Burns will be able to make him a co-host. Hi, Sir Bob.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No
Wala.
worries at all. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead. I discussed the penalties for the manufacturers, but then you can take over from this slide. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So again, if you notice the okay, if you notice the requirements with regards to the PS mark as well as ICC sticker are the same requirements that we have for the helmet law. So our enforcers are already used to that. Uh, for the standards, no, that the DTI BPS complies with in regards to the law. And for section 7, we have the prohibition on substandard expired CRS. So the penalty for that is 50,000 up to 100,000 pesos. Okay, next please. Okay, for letter C, any driver who allows the use of substandard and or expired child restraint system, there's almost similar penalty for letter A, but there's a difference with regards to the graduated scale of fines and penalties. For the first offense, we have 1,000 pesos. For the second offense, 3,000 pesos. And for the third offense, 5,000 pesos. And suspension again of the driver's license for 1 year. And for the tampering, alteration, forgery, and imitation of the PS mark or the ICC stickers in the CRS, the penalty ranges from 50,000 but not more than 100,000. So those are the penalties for violation for the violations of the different sections with regard of the law.